finish him off. Gets 2. Gets 3. What a hit that hits him 65%. Wow! And does it go in? It goes in! It goes in!
The wideswing fight. 1v2, 4v1. Bicycle 4v none.
Hello, I'm Sixer, also Jacqueline Lauer.
I'm Corey Clodon.
And tonight we are having our Smash match.
So we'll take a look at the roster here. I don't know any of these players personally, but we got Riley, we got Nara, and we got Dan, Ryan.
Ben.
Oh, Ben, sorry. I'm sorry, Ben. Peyton, Corey, Christopher, Mason, and
Aether, yeah.
Aether. So, get excited to see those guys play today. And of course, Jacqueline. Sorry, I'm so sorry. She is in the casting booth with us today, so she will not be playing, but it'll be nice to have her insight on the team.
Yeah. So
we'll go ahead and take a look at, sorry, we're having a little bit of technical difficulties here. Well, we can look at the Smash schedule. We're seeing, obviously today, they're playing at 7, and then they'll be playing it next time on the 19th at 7. In fact, we're looking at 7 o'clock for the rest of the time, so unless there's a reschedule, it'll be nice and easy for you to tune in on Tuesdays at 7 p.m. to catch our Smash team playing. And of course, we want to get you on the Smash team maybe too. We also have Fortnite, League of Legends, Overwatch 2, Rainbow Six Siege, Rocket League, and Valorant as well. We saw Valorant play last night and they won. You want to be a part of a winning roster? Come out and join. We do offer esports scholarships. And speaking of that, you can try out for that in person or online anytime. The links are there on screen if you want to follow them real quick. We're going to have to speed up our announcements here as we go though, so make sure you scan that QR code, maybe take a clip so you can go back and look at it. And speaking of tryouts, high schoolers, you want to set up a virtual meeting with head coach Derek Games. You can email him, DM him on Twitter or X. And of course, he's also on Discord, and you can get in contact with him and he'll have a meeting with you. You can set up your tryout if you want. I know I did that and it was pretty stress-free, so I recommend doing it to get that scholarship and get something for being on the team other than winning. And last but not least, we have our Buy Blue Light sponsorship. So basically, our students need to protect their eyes from the blue light. I have blue light lenses on my glasses already, but the rest of the students, they might not know it, but it really does help with eye strain and protecting your eyes for the future. So if you want to get a little bit more information about that, maybe make a donation. All the extra donations go directly to the program, so go ahead and donate there. And another way you can sponsor us is with Twitch Prime. Get those subs in. If you have it for free, go ahead and drop that. Of course, we love to see normal subscriptions too, but Twitch Prime will basically give you a free subscription. And now we're getting ready to go into our Smash game.
Hopefully.
As we hit 7 p.m. here, we'll get the lobby set up.
Seems our Smash team is having a bit of trouble finding Concord. Concord is the home team, so they are the ones setting up the arena. So we will be entering their arena ID as we get settled in.
So while we're waiting, let's go ahead and look at the roster. So I forget who played last time, but do you think we're gonna see the same players come out?
I think we are going to see the same players come out, except for Corey. I think that they are going to be replaced with Ainava, who will see Min Min coming out again. We'll definitely see Cheshire's Kirby and Corin from Ginger Ale and Terry from Kinku Dinku. I think that they're all going to stick with those characters for now.
I look forward to seeing them play. So we're looking to, I believe, get our first win of the semester here.
Hopefully.
Going against Concord University, of course, the Smash League does not really have skill-based matchmaking because Nintendo doesn't really have an MMR system. So we're looking to find our first win, and we're still waiting for them to get to the lobby, and they'll probably get it figured out soon. One thing I didn't talk about yet is the rest of our games that are going to be coming up for this week. Of course, we're going on to our fall break here, but we still have Rainbow Six Siege tomorrow at 8 p.m., Fortnite on Thursday at 8 p.m., and Overwatch 2 on Friday at 7 p.m. So make sure you tune into those. So far, it's been a pretty exciting week. Valorant made a statement last time. They are up 3-0. I'm pretty sure undefeated right now. I'm not sure how the rest of the teams are doing, but as we head into fall break, hopefully we'll see some recharged players coming into next week, and a lot of grinding coming out for them, as they'll have a little bit more free time as we go into fall break, and hopefully we can secure some wins in the rest of the leagues, as it looks like we're loading into something now. We'll get loaded into the lobby here and see what maps are being banned. And, of course, what characters are being played. So, we just talked about this, who we're going to see played, although we didn't mention who is going to be first, which we get to find out right now.
Looks like Cheshire's Kirby.
It's going to be exciting. We're going to find out what Concord picks against Kirby here. I'm not too sure anything about Smash Brothers, so I'll be doing my best to fill in some gaps, but I believe, so last time you talked about the available stages, I believe there's only 7?
Yep. 7 stages, that being the first 2 of regular Battlefield and small Battlefield. Currently the gentleman's pick, as they say, is just going into Pokemon Stadium 2 without doing the banning process. I don't know why it's considered that, but it just is. There's also Kalos, Pokemon League, Town and City in Smashville, and Hollow Bastion.
Okay. So if you play on any map that isn't that, we won't be seeing that played, but any prospective Smash students, be prepared, know what stages you might be playing on if you decide to join us. As I think we're still waiting on Concord here. Maybe they're coming out with some advanced reading. Maybe they're looking at our VOD to try and figure out what we're gonna play.
Oh, I hope not.
That would be pretty extravagant of them. I don't know much about Concord University itself. I think they sent me like an admissions letter once. I think they're on the East Coast though.
I mean, I would figure they're in Concord, New Hampshire at the very least.
Yeah, that would certainly make sense. So, let's see, yesterday, we're gonna, I guess, talk a little bit about the Valorant match that happened yesterday. So, I was casting it, I was there, I saw it all happen. It came out very dominant. I think it was like 13-3 in the first round. The next round, we came in a little bit slower, but we won 13-8, so we got a 2-0 yesterday. I believe the Fortnite team is doing pretty dang well right now. I believe they're like second in the nation or something. They're definitely qualified for the playoffs already, I know that.
I think they did that in their first match, too.
Yeah, pretty impressive stuff. Our Fortnite players are legendary. Reminder, they're going to be playing on Friday if you want to watch that as we continue to wait for Concord University to make their selection here. I'm not sure what's going on. I think they only have 15 minutes or something to put the game up, so we'll get to hear some different music, I guess, as our players are waiting. So going into this map, so you talked about last time how the way somebody plays a character can sort of define the character. Like a character itself, they can be slower, but you can have a more aggressive playstyle with them, so they're not necessarily defensive. So
yeah.
With Cheshire's Kirby, what do you think we'll be seeing here?
Cheshire's Kirby is definitely an aggressive, but in a specific way of when he plays defensive, he tries to get away from the opponent, and once the opponent exhausts their options to get close to Cheshire, Cheshire strikes without any remorse.
Okay, so a bit of a bait strategy, trying to get them to come after you and then you strike when they're not ready for it. So we'll hopefully see him make good use of that. Of course, that is if we get to see this game start. I'm running out of things to talk about.
I mean, it's 7 minutes after we should have started, and I guess they're still doing their selection. I do know that they wanted to push for a different time, so that might be they have the smaller group that they're working with. I don't know.
It is possible that, so for context, we're talking about in the Discord, the other team was hoping to reschedule to 8 p.m. so they might currently be stalling for some of their players to get into the match.
Because again, I don't think it's communication error has occurred.
Okay, well maybe it wasn't their fault after all.
Yep.
We're blaming them for no reason.
We're sorry, Concord.
So, in a major twist, Concord University, if this is the right one, they're actually in Athens, West Virginia. So that's a bit of a switch that we talked about as probably New Hampshire, but that's a bit of a change from what we expected.
Is their mascot the Panthers?
Good question. I'm gonna look that up right now. We're doing a little bit of scouting. Of course, the players in the Smash team cannot hear us, so we're not giving them any information. In a live Smash game, you can't even really use the stream for anything anyways until the video is delayed, and you're not really getting nothing from it. But let's see. Okay, yeah, it looks like it is. Ooh, the website's a little broken, but that's okay.
Maybe broken on mobile.
That is true. It's looking like, I'm pretty sure that's them. Yep, so it looks like we're playing against a team from Athens, West Virginia. So I don't think that's too far. I mean, West Virginia's right beside us, right? I think Athens is like, I'm from West Virginia, so I should know this, but they're certainly not as far as I am up in Eastern Canada, but I wonder if we can see the team, maybe do a little bit of scouting, maybe we can see.
And again, the Smash Bros team is getting nothing from the stream. They don't even have it up.
Yeah. All of our games are like that. I think even right now we are probably on a 3-minute delay, so there's pretty much no way to get anything useful from this. And of course, I mean, if the other team wanted to, they could just watch the stream too. If we were getting that information like that. Meet the Esports team. Alright, here we go. We're getting some information. Alright. They have Apex Legends. Okay, they have COD.
COD is Call of Duty for those unfamiliar with gaming terminology.
They got their own Fortnite roster. The website is set up in a weird way, so it's planned out like they got League of Legends. I shouldn't be talking about the program, but trying to find. Okay, they have a lot of rosters, so just hang with me here as we wait. I'm trying to find something. Oh my god. I think I've gone through their entire roster and not seen Smash Team. I'm not sure what to forget. So as we continue to wait, one thing I was curious about was when was Steve the last character that was added to Smash?
Yes, Steve was the last character added to Smash, and I think that's probably coming up on like a year and a half ago.
Do they do like balance changes for Smash, or do they just kind of like let it be?
They did one final balance change, which ended up breaking one specific character to the point where they have an exploit, and Nintendo was like, hey, we said that was our last thing for Smash, that's the last it's gonna get, so that character is still broken.
That is unbelievable to do that in the modern age. I mean, maybe they're doing it to work on the sequel, that makes no sense, but you never know.
I don't know how they're gonna top Everyone Is Here in Smash Ultimate.
Well, I've finally lived through their Smash team. I'll just read out some names, just to fill some air. Jaden Cobb, Vincent Dardaris, Noah Denny, Dom Floria, Travis Hoot, Cadence Gwynn, Ashton Huffman, Xander Lewis, Trey Maxwell, Logan Osborne, Jamie Shrives Jr., and Caleb Watson. So they have quite a few players on their team. I believe only 4 play, right? Yeah, each one has 3 stocks. I guess we should talk about the format a little bit.
Yep. You've got 4 players. Everyone has 3 stocks, and those stocks carry through different games. So, like, if you lose 1 stock in one game, you have to give it up before you can start fighting your opponent again. And that carries on unless you lose all 3 stocks, in which case you switch on to the next person.
And we'll have those stocks at the top there. Those will be updated live-ish. Sometimes we might forget to change them and we'll update it, but you can rely on those pretty consistently, and of course, we'll be commentating over what's happening, so it shouldn't be too confusing. Once we get into it, you'll see what we're talking about. And I'm not sure if you mentioned it, but it is a best of 3, so we'll be doing 2 rounds where each team will have 12 stocks.
And then if we get one team and one team, we go into the 3rd round.
And we're gonna see Snake come out.
That's an interesting choice. Snakes are trapper characters, so there's not a whole lot of trapper characters within Smash Bros. And he's going straight into fighting, and even got the chance to leave the mines. So as you can see, like, Snake can leave grenades and those little things on the ground that's blinking.
So I'm guessing Cheshire is going to have to watch out for this. He's already up to 84%. He's going to try and look to get some damage. Going in, Snake's playing it pretty much in the same spot, so Cheshire is going to try and get him on the edge guard, but he gets knocked off.
Gnarly edge guard indeed.
And at the top you can see, lose a stock there. As Cheshire and Kirby will look to take one back from Concord University. Noticing is it seems like his Snake is definitely playing around those mines a lot. He's using a lot of protects, trying to get Cheshire to just come in, and as soon as he gets close, he hits him with a mine.
Yep, or the rocket launcher.
Yep, as we saw there, another stock down from Cheshire as he looks ahead to guard Snake here. Not quite able to. Snake is back on stage, knocks Kirby off.
And we see Cheshire trying his best to get back onto stage using Kirby's maneuverability.
I'm assuming that's one of the key things about Kirby. They seem to have a lot of jumps, and Snake seems to make a lot of work with these explosions. We're seeing rockets, grenades, and just are unfortunately going out without taking any offense. So as we're gonna bring in our next player here against Snake, who do you think they might bring out against this playstyle?
Honestly, I would say one of the better players to bring out would be Ben's DDD, and if not that, I would go with Ginger Ale's Corn, which I believe is what we are about to see. Corrin is able to already use that Dragon Lunge, so if Ginger Ale is able to maneuver around those grenades with that Dragon Lunge, can easily leap across the stage to get to Snake, which Snake, again, as a Trapper character, is wanting to set up all of that space to get people away from him.
Okay, well, we'll hope that they're able to pull out something against the Snake. We are down restocks basically a whole player right now. What I noticed from Snake, you mentioned they're a Trapper character, they tended to pretty much just stay in one spot and then like spam all of their attacks.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
Throwing in Smashville is surprising. I would have thought that they would have gone with Town and City, considering how it's one of the only, it's the only stage that changes up its platforms around.
Well, that's good to know, as we'll see if either player comes out aggressive here.
So already going at it.
We're fighting in the middle, and I'm guessing that Corrin is going to look to try and deny Snake a lot of space so that he's not able to make use of the strategy that we saw last time.
Snake, if Ginger Ale is able to start juggling him, I don't know how well he's going to be able to recover from it, because he is playing rough on the ground, as you can see.
We hope to see that happen, as Corrin already got Snake up to 85%. It's getting a little dangerous for him. A couple more attacks and could be off the stage. Corrin looking to make something happen. Snake playing on his traps, and there's a little bit of something from Corrin. Getting Snake up to 96%. Fighting back though.
And now Snake's trying to camp out, but
Corrin, unfortunately, trying to get back up on stage. Does Snake have the edge guard unlocked? Corrin gets back up.
able to dodge that grenade launch, but unfortunately losing a stock. Able to use that Dragon Lunge, but getting caught in Snake's throw.
Got Snake off stage now. They need to make something happen to try and even out the score here. Ooh, and we're probably about to see 140%. Will they be able to get an aerial here? Emphasize stay on the ground.
I'm surprised that Ginger Ale is not using their recovery to try to attack Snake from above, but I don't know if they're afraid of a counter or something. I don't know if Snake has one.
No, I'm not quite sure either. Corrin lost it again, getting edge guarded, but he does land a hit there.
Snake is super high up, just one big smash attack or special attack should knock him off the stage.
Ooh, there it is. Another one to actually knock him off. Oh, no. And there it is.
There's the smash attack.
So we'll see Concord go down to 11 stocks there. Corrin still has to make something happen now if they want to get us back into this game. Snake doing a lot of guarding on the ground. Corrin going in, Snakey making great use of his block there. Ooh, trying to stay where he is and play on his back.
they're throwing the grenades around, but Ginger Ale has been able to catch on pretty well to avoid most of the attacks. If not, then they catch Snake in the crossfire. That I say that.
A bit of an unfortunate comment between dodge the grenade and then Snake predicted it with his rocket that was able to find as they're on their last stock here and they're gonna have to make something happen. They're fighting. Ooh, gets them off stage. Almost connects it. That was pretty close. Getting knocked off stage themselves. Probably gonna want to try and dodge these grenades. And Snake is playing a little bit more aggressively compared to earlier. A little bit of a pump there, but ooh, it's looking like I'm gonna play for the future. As Corin gets sent off stage and Marietta's down 6-11, and we'll see who goes up against Snake next.
Looks like we're gonna be seeing Breadman's DDD.
This will be interesting. I mean, at this point,
now, Snake is definitely a Trapper character, and DDD is not designed to be a Trapper character, but that's how Breadman plays him.
So we're gonna see a Trapper versus Trapper matchup?
We're going to see a Trapper made to be a Trapper versus a modified Trapper playset.
Well, hopefully we're able to come out with something. So I've been saying it a lot, but this is basically their first players. So hopefully Breadman is able to knock that first player out and then get a good amount of stocks in the next one so that we can bring it within striking distance of the win.
Choose your fighter.
And there it is. King DDD. Got it locked in. No surprises. And we'll see if the Snake is able to continue their streak here. They're not completely perfect. They did lose a stock in that last round. But you never know what can happen. Sometimes some crazy upsets happen in Smash Brothers. We watched it before, you know, you get a crazy 1 versus 3 stock scenario and you get all hyped about that, but we'll see if that happens as we go into the match.
3, 2, 1, go!
See Snake giving out the stocks there that ensures that it's actually 11-6. And we'll start the match. See a little
Immediate going for the neutral to get up that get in the weapons. And throwing out the Gordo. Very well done by Breadman, but unfortunately he is getting up there in percent, which is worrying.
Yeah, it is pretty close, and he did a lot of damage early. It's actually looking like the abilities from King DDD are helping a little bit counter the grenades, especially from Snake, but he's still doing a lot of damage.
Yep, in that rocket launcher he's able to do really well. That's another big part of Snake, and similarly used with Nest players and Lucas players. You need to be able to navigate the screen.
You see, getting knocked around off stage, already on 1 damage, 108 CD, 1 attack probably could kill him here. And there it is. Looking to make something happen. Getting a little bit closer than we were before. Earlier in the match we saw him spamming that ranged attack, but now he's playing a lot closer. And Snake is taking advantage of it, throwing him off stage, looking at her. Ooh, nice projectile there from DDD to get back on stage. Uncontested as he looks to make more use of them. Here it comes. Oh, he doesn't hit the rocket though, and he gets knocked off stage. Snake looking to track him, and he dodges it.
He tanked it. DDD's down air apparently gives him super armor. I think that's what that was.
It definitely, I thought he dodged it because nothing happened, but he's still pretty high.
He just tanked it. If only he could carry Snake off stage. Throwing back the rocket. But he does need to keep track of the rockets and what they're doing. Tanking it again. Unfortunately getting knocked off. But if he can remember, tanking so much damage. DDD does not want to get knocked around. Launching him off. Getting back on stage. What a ledge guard.
That was
Snake trying to go for that punish, but DDD tanking it once more! Getting up to 210 without even getting launched off fully!
again. He's still alive.
Can he land any attack? Can he bring this back? Oh!
Oh my gosh, that would have been legendary. He was at 200%, still somehow barely hanging on, staying on stage as long as possible. And actually, because he survived for so long, he's able to get at least one stock off of Concord though.
Oh, and now it looks like we're going to be seeing a surprise. We're going to be either getting Ganon or Rob. My prediction is Rob did Rob's Reflect, but it would be fun to see the Ganon.
So I'm guessing that one of those two characters has a decent pick against Snake, at least the way the Snake's been playing.
Well, you see, with Rob, there's a specific move that can be spammed where he spins his arms around really, really fast so he can reflect projectiles back at you.
That seems pretty strong. We've seen the Snake use a lot of grenades and certainly a lot of rockets, especially when the opponents, which I guess is us in this case, get knocked up in the air. You'll see Snake is able to control that rocket mid-air, so try and track him down. So hopefully Rob and Marietta are able to make something happen against Snake. He is on his last stock, so we'll see him jump off the map twice here. Just to reflect the position of the game.
Now this does give Rob a little bit of extra chance to get a charge on his laser. Which he does give up to give a fighting chance. I respect that.
See, as they're fighting close quarters here, Snake not using as many projectiles early on as we saw last
He's
time.
probably well aware of Rob's. He's trying to get out his projectiles, but Rob is already going for juggling and using that reflect move right there, getting up tons of damage, and then his laser getting around the stage quite easily. And while he is taking damage, all he needs to do is just get back on the stage and he can start doing damage.
This is a crazy juggle from Snake coming out there with the rockets, but he is very high, so Marietta can definitely take the stock here. They're getting a couple stocks of damage on. We saw earlier Rob came out swinging, and now the turtle turning a little bit. Hopefully they can make something happen. They're getting knocked off stage. They're in the air once again. That's impressive.
He just needs to get one stock off.
Ooh, off stage. This is where
Throwing in his laser a bit too early, but getting up that up air and getting out the first opponent of Concord University.
Snake has been slain finally. Maybe we should have seen Rob come out earlier there. I mean, they started off that round very, very dominant. They got Snake up to like 90% within like the first 10 seconds. That was pretty crazy. But it doesn't matter now because we're going to be seeing a completely different character and player come out from Concord. So I'm not sure if it was mentioned earlier, but the way this works is the same player cannot be played by two different players on a team. So you won't see like a Snake come out once and then again later, which is fair because I mean you can play like some unbalanced character and then totally like wreck a team. And it's also a little boring if you want to think about it from a streamer perspective as well.
I don't know how true that is. For NECC, I would have to double check the rules.
Well, at the very least, I have not seen it happen yet. So I'll see if I get proven wrong. I'm pretty sure that's the rules. I think Matt mentioned something about it, but we'll get to see. I'm guessing Concord University are deciding who they're going to play out. I'm guessing I'm just going to play their strongest character, but I mean, considering that they're up 7 stocks, they could play maybe one of their less experienced players against Marietta to try and get them some experience in an actual game setting, which would be interesting to see, but I'm guessing they're just going to play whether they can make stronger. I'm not sure how much do you think the stage matters for Rob?
I think that the stage matters quite a bit because Rob does have that really, really, really big laser. And the way that I know that big moves like that, like for Samus, have been used to force the opponent to go up so that way they can do aerials. So for Samus, so they would throw out the charge shot and then go straight into their forward air to see if the opponent's going to take the big stun damage or if they're going to go up and get hit a lot with the fire.
Okay, so the stage will definitely play a factor for it, as we're going to see a rule. Now, I saw, so if you guys didn't come to the Smash tournament on Sunday, we saw a King K rule main, basically, win the tournament, so I have a little bit of PTSD from this guy. See the stocks evened out, and they're just gonna face each other here in the middle of the map.
Already, Rob is at an advantage with getting the K rule up, but it looks like the K rule is going to try to stay down now, considering that.
Yeah, he's just headbutting up really well here, already up to 150% and
Quite
off the
the
stage.
juggle. Which is not something I usually expect from the K rolls. I usually see those cannons and then the focus on that.
Certainly during the tournament last time, that's what we saw, but Rob looking like a little bit of something happened here laning. Quite a few attacks, but DK Rule looking to turn it back. They're guarding the edge pretty well here.
Nice air dodge from Seastofel. A nice use of the side B in order to dodge the projectile.
Boat puts him in the grave, and that will end Marietta's first game, 0-9. Unfortunately, as I said earlier, this is the best of 3, so we'll see the same format for next game as, Concord will be up 1-0, so if they win the next one, then they'll win the series. I'm not sure. We might go to a break. I think they're going to play it immediately, though.
I think that's what normally happens. We don't usually go for breaks when it comes to this game. And it seems like Cheshire is going to, once again, go out. So we will load that up.
And we'll see him. He's just chilling there. Hopefully mentally reset after a devastating first game. And hopefully the rest of the team is ready too. We'll see if Concord starts out with Snake again. So sometimes what we see is they'll start out with a different player, even if it goes well for them, because they want to have older players play in the game, and we only saw 2, the King K. Rool and the Snake from Concord.
And it seems like they're still going through the banning process.
Pretty sure.
One team gets 1 ban, the other team gets 2, and then they pick from the last remaining stages.
Okay.
It's regular Pokemon Stadium, which is not legal.
I think we Well, I'm not sure. I mean, I have not played Smash Bros. Like at all of it. So what I was curious about is the banning actually like built into the game, or is it just like part of the?
It builds into the game, I would say, because you definitely find stages that you can find strategies to work for, but then there are some that you can just be like, oh, I hate playing on that one. Like, for me personally, I like playing on Hollow Bastion because, one, I'm a Sora main, so I kind of have bias there, and I really dislike playing on Kalos because it's hard for me to do the recovery.
And it's also different from Smash in that there's no items or anything. That's, I mean, pretty standard if you've seen any Smash League. I'm pretty sure all of them have items banned.
Items banned. I'm pretty sure Final Smash banned as well. So Smash meter off.
And also talking about stages, I know some of them like transform over time, so I'm guessing those ones are also like not legal.
The only one that's legal is Town and City, and some of them that transform over time, that's because of stage hazards, which are turned off.
Okay.
So like Pokemon Stadium 2, Kalos Pokemon League, those are ones that change quite a bit. But they don't if you've got the stage hazards.
Okay, well, we're gonna see Kirby again.
Against a Piranha Plant.
Well, I've yet to see Piranha Plant played. That's a bit of a tongue twister.
The first DLC character, I'm pretty sure. Everything was Piranha Plant and Joker were the first two. And they are showing off that they're ready with the taunts. Kirby immediately going in with the attacks and not letting Plant get off the big spike ball, but Plant is able to do more damage in hits than Kirby. But Kirby is able to get off those combos and send Plant flying down. Of course, Plant does have a really good recovery, which is surprising given the character if you're familiar with the Mario series. But it does make the game more interesting as it lasts longer. And you're gonna see the first stock taken out from Marietta.
But Mozzie on Concord is very high percentage. We could see him end it off stage. Kirby going off stage, looking to end it. Doesn't get it though. Piranha Plant back on stage, looking to stay alive a little bit longer. Now they're closer to the center stage. He's gonna get him off first. Kirby, gets the end there, off stage, and Concord will be down by, it's looking pretty even now, we're only down by about 49%, so definitely within range of a comeback.
And now Kirby's gonna go for Plant's attacks, and that is something that we don't typically see from Cheshire, is figuring out like which powers that he wants to take, which is a big thing in the Kirby series. But apparently, Plants is really good for Kirby, which is why we saw Cheshire making that choice. They are neck and neck.
They're flinging each other off stage. Kirby just said, and they both land an attack on each other. Like we said, neck and neck. We're seeing it come out more and more. As Kirby lands a little bit of something here against the Piranha. They're playing in the middle of the stage, lots of trades happening. There's a combo from Piranha. Getting Kirby up to 69%, and in the air, gets back on stage. They're playing near the edge, it's a little dangerous for Kirby, but they do have a good recovery, so it should be fine as they move towards stage blissfully. Looking to get back into the action against the Plant here.
Hitting. Piranha Plant is definitely trying to throw. But Kirby's still in! All he needs to do. He didn't realize.
Piranha Plant wins.
So we'll see Concord come out the lead again, but a lot less dominant compared to last time. It was pretty close the whole series until the end, that game, I guess, that round. It was pretty close the whole time until the end. And what we saw was a lot of Piranha Plant spike balls come out. Those were definitely the main attacks that we saw, and we're gonna get to see DDD come out once again from Marietta to try and take this Piranha Plant out of the game. So I guess we'll see if the Piranha Plant plays the same way. I'm guessing they're probably going to play pretty similarly. Again, this is one of the players we did not see in the earlier game last time because only the first 2 players played. So I'm guessing it's one of those different players. I mean, Snake certainly came out a little bit stronger, but Piranha Plant will look to make a name for themselves in this next time. They're only going to have 1 stock, so we'll see them jump off twice. And what we'll also see is what maps are going to get banned from both teams.
I'm surprised we haven't seen Final Destination yet.
That one is iconic, I know that at the very least. I used to watch Melee back in the day, so Final Destination was certainly one of the stages that was played there. A lot of iconic series played there. Here we go, I hear the team giving him some support as he goes in. We're going to want to see him not lose a stock here so that we can start on Concord's next player, even 9-9, and get started once Piranha Plant jumps off twice.
And not jumping into anything early. And already going for the attacking options. What? Oh.
The battle of the spike balls are coming out. And it looks like the Piranha Plant is coming out on top so far. If DDD can make something happen.
Unfortunately, unable to get his suck out just in time. Getting hit. Pummeled even.
The spike balls are doing humongous work for the Piranha Plant here. This is basically Piranha Plant versus King DDD.
Yikes. But he's still in, if he can recover. Getting off his own Gordo and getting that down air. Come on. If he wins this without losing any stocks, he resets. Oh!
You cursed him talking about it.
Oh! I did too. I keep cursing it and I'm so sorry.
Well, he can probably end it up here if he well, dodged the suck of Piranha, pretty smart. Getting up knockoff stage again, very dangerous, 127%.
Getting taunted by the Gordo and nearly hit with its own spike ball. Oh my gosh, if he's able to get off the smash attack!
And there it is. We're still down 1 stock, but we do end off the Piranha Plant for Concord University. So,
well done, DDD.
we saw him last game hanging on by a thread, and that time he comes out big, ending the first player. And we'll see if we see Snake or I forgot who's the other person they played.
K-Rool.
Yeah, we'll see if we see Snake.
I would not be
K-Rool.
surprised if the K-Rool comes out. I would not be surprised if the K-Rool wants to play against DDD because they are 2 heavy characters, and they do have the suck ability.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like they're pretty similar, I guess. I mean, so we saw King K. Rool. I don't remember. No, they didn't. I don't think they played earlier because of the Snake going so hard, but it's also possible that Concord brings out their other player that we have not seen yet, which would be an unknown pick. And I guess we'll also see if we see Final Destination come out still. Has yet to be played, as we said earlier.
Gonna see Stadium 2. We're gonna see a Mega Man.
So this is the other player that did not play for Concord. Putting out Mega Man, which I've yet to see played in this competitive environment.
Now this is a bit dangerous for the Mega Man because the Mega Man, while they can throw a lot of projectiles, they also they can get easily sucked up by DDD.
Well, we'll see if DDD is able to get that set up as we start around here. Trading hits and DDD coming out on top.
Oh, the Mega Man trying to go for a juggle, but DDD is just way too heavy for that.
Right now they're just playing with projectiles, playing ping pong. It finally breaks it up, and we're seeing Mega Man going a little bit, getting up to 80%. DDD.
But DDD does transfer the mine onto Mega Man, and Mega Man did not get a big enough charge for his charge attack to do that much damage, but he is getting the DDD off stage if Breadman is able to, like, down air onto stage and bury the Mega Man, that would have been ideal.
But the Mega Man was ready for it and instantly continued landed. DDD made something happen and wait.
He's definitely...
Mega Man is definitely in the close to range of 100. A couple of attacks could end it. Just a second on the projectile. Mega Man going in close though.
Especially with that roof shield. Unfortunately, the projectiles keep getting deflected back at DDD. Hopefully Breadman's able to just get one stock off. It's so doable, he can manage it.
Can he hang on like last time? He's barely surviving, but...
Oh, but that's the up air from Mega Man.
Ending it in DDD, and we'll get to see the next player from Marietta come out. They are up against the wall here. They have to take out all three of Mega Man stocks to be even without losing one of their own.
I'm guessing there's a return of the Rob, considering Rob's interactions with projectiles, that they could be saving him for dealing with the snake.
That is true. He came out big against the snake, as we saw last time. He was able to put in the most work against him, and finally, I believe he ended him off. So
he did end one stock off of the snake, and the snake was a collective team effort.
Okay, so we'll see if he comes out, but
we're gonna see Kinku Dinku coming in. I'm guessing with either a Terry or I wouldn't be surprised to see Villager, because Villager has pocket.
Choose your fighter.
We're gonna see Roy!
So there's an unexpected pick. So do you think there's a thought like behind this, or do you think he's just like, I'm feeling Roy today?
I think he's feeling Roy today. Roy is a heavy hitter. And if he's able to stay on stage and tank the Mega Man's hits, maybe they're gonna choose small battlefield. I don't think we've seen him yet. So this is the first time. Oh, he's getting comfy, he's getting in the zone.
Well, I'm excited to see him play. I don't think I've seen him play yet, and he's also in the series.
Immediate attacks from both sides. Very, very aggressive. That Mega Man's trying to go in for that up air, because that is supposed to be the classic kill.
Roy is trying to stay on stage with dodging. While the Mega Man attacks. Ooh, he gets knocked off again. That's 100%. This is getting dangerous. Unfortunately, doesn't have the recovery to get back up on stage, and Mega Man's gonna hit the 50%. But Roy could change that. If he gets close, I think he can make something happen.
Certainly seems that way. Roy is able to jump around pretty well. It's just avoiding that air, trying to get him off stage and angling him too far off stage that he needs to avoid.
Some lots of projectiles from Mega Man here.
Nice counter!
Let's see, that gave Roy a chance here. He's got Mega Man up to 9.
Another counter! If he can transfer that mine! Oh! He's trying to transfer it at the last minute, ended up suffering.
Now, Mega Man looking to take further lead in the series, but Roy has something to say about it, knocking Mega Man all the way across the other side of the stage, looking to keep him on the edge.
And he has Mega Man's gear, which, similar to the Gordo, I think, Mega Man can only have one gear out at a time, and if another character picks it up, that character ends up having it, and Mega Man can't throw it out. So now the stocks are even between players.
Boys are off stage at 25%. Able to get back on stage. He gets a good combo, something good happen here. Looking to dodge.
There's that back air. Able to get back on the stage. Let's go!
Ooh, nice stage, and now he's looking to keep Mega Man off stage. Gets back on stage though. Trading
Gets hit
blows.
by that mine. Unable to get off a counter. Unfortunately, stuck with the mine. Has to shield it. The Mega Man's staying off stage.
Kind of a little bit unpredictable there to try and get something on board, and they do, but right now, ooh, boy, knocked him off stage. Mega Man up to 108%.
He is in killing range.
Roy trying to get close, getting Mega Man ready for it. They're fighting off stage. There goes Roy. Mega Man looking to end it here. Oh! And he lands that rocket, I think, on him, down and spikes him into the void. As we'll see Mega Man go into Marietta's last player with 2 stocks. I'm not sure who will see come out. Looking like it's gonna be Ginger Ale, I think, right?
Yep.
Yep, okay. Looking to make a stand for Marietta. Get this Mega Man off without losing a stock. Go into the next round swinging. Get some momentum going. That's what we'd like to see.
It's been a while since they've played against Mega Mans. I did play around with maybe changing my name to Mega Man. So there is a little... I don't know if they'll remember.
Yeah, certainly with Smash Bros. There's so many characters, and they all have pretty close to their own unique movesets, so you have to remember how to play against them. And as we mentioned earlier, each player can play that character differently too, using their abilities differently. So there's a lot of factors to take into account.
3, 2, 1, go!
We'll get into the match. Mega Man come out with classic projectiles that we saw last time.
Of course, thank goodness they didn't take any percent off, considering that they needed to get off that stock.
Yep, I almost forgot too, but Mega Man getting kind of pretty hard here so far.
Ginger Ale able to get off that ending hit with the down air surprised me. There are some pretty jank hitboxes within the game. Oh, but there's the mine if Ginger Ale's able to transfer it! Oh, but a failed up smash. Could have been great.
Mega Man's really down high right now, 97%, but looking to turn that around. Edge guarding.
But Ginger Ale is able to grab and snap to that ledge pretty well. Nice use of counter to snap to over, and the aerials getting Mega Man into that juggling range, and able to use Dragon Lunge.
Nice play off of Mega Man getting on stage there. They had basically both sides covered, so that was a good play from them. As they're looking to stay alive, Mega Man getting aggressive there on stage himself. As they look to clean themselves out, Mega Man at 29%.
Ooh. But that mix-up of getting off stage could have been disastrous. But it looks like... I shan't say, I don't want to nix it. Don't want to jinx it at all.
Ooh, they're getting very close here. Mega Man could end up with one good attack, but Marietta is looking to take a stand against the Mega Man. Doesn't get the blow. Dying was huge.
That's what I was trying to saying.
That's I thought it was my fault. But at the least we can count on. I think Marietta's gonna get this next stock without losing it. As the Mega Man's tossed into the air. Marietta looking to end it.
Come on, Ginger Ale. Oh, being forced to take those charge shots and getting thrown around. Hopefully they're able to...
They're looking to get that last little bit of damage they need, or even that last attack at this point is getting pretty close, but Mega Man's fighting in the middle of the stage, throwing out
any projectile that he can in order to get off that last damage. Ginger Ale trying to keep him off the stage in general.
Is coming down to the wire here. Marietta just needs one good attack or a juggle or anything really to need something to get going, but right now both players are playing a little passive. Oh, there it is. It's going to come out from Marietta. Getting Mega Man even higher, 103%, 89%. Oh, they're jumping off stage. This might be where it ends. The edge guard from Marietta. Mega Man turns it over on. Looking to end this. I cursed them again. I should not have said anything. As Marietta down to the last shot against Mega Man, 146%.
But there's that back air.
Honestly, what we saw there was a fantastic case of catcher cursing. I think I might be rooting for the other team. But, I mean, things happen, and we'll see if Marietta's able to take down the next player. So it'll either be Snake or King K. Rool unless they decide to switch off what we assume to be their mains against Corinth, who they played earlier. So we'll likely see... I think we'll probably see Snake first, but...
I wouldn't be surprised to see the K roll.
Either way, Marietta at one stock is looking pretty dangerous for them here. We've seen definitely some good plays from Marietta come out. We saw King DVD barely living. He's eating projectiles and still staying on stage. That was pretty crazy.
Oh, we're gonna see something from Fire Emblem.
Who knows? Maybe this is their peak song. This is gonna make them go crazy. This is where
this is where they lock in.
They got the playlist on.
Knock on wood.
They've got one stock. They've got a dream. They have a hope against a K. Rool or a Snake.
They picked Small Battlefield. Pokemon Trainer!
Another new character, at least we get to see. I'm not sure who's playing it on Concord, but like you said, it's a completely different character. It looks like we're seeing Mozzie again. That was the Snake from earlier.
I think they're just playing on Mozzie's Switch.
That would make a lot more sense.
Because we are MC Esports on ours.
Oh, yeah, okay. For some reason I thought when we selected the profile it would change to something that makes more sense. As we'll see them start here on Squirtle.
And Ginger Ale's able to get off such, like, not a combo, but big moves without Squirtle landing any hits so far. Okay, yeah, I need to stop.
Nice jumper coming out though. Squirtle able to turn it around with that down here, and a block comes out. Squirtle switching the Ivysaur, jumps off stage, switches the Charizard to get back off stage.
And then back to Squirtle.
Lots of swaps coming in, maybe trying to keep Marietta guessing, jumping off the edge, playing a little bit non-conventional.
I'm guessing they went with Ivysaur and Charizard because they were trying to get that recovery back. because Ivysaur was able to use its jumps, and then Charizard was able to use its jumps when it switched, which is something I haven't seen Pokemon trainers ever use in competition.
Interesting. You learn new things every day, and you see things new every day. As Ivysaur at 114% here, gonna have to end the stock off soon. Almost gets it. Could get the edge guard kill here. Ivysaur looking good. Just what we talked about earlier. They get back on stage as Charizard.
Going for that chomp and getting a stock off.
Back to Squirtle as we saw at the start of the match. They look pretty done to start here. This was back to Ivysaur. Ooh, gets a good juggle going. Marietta staying alive though as they look to even out the score. We're surviving still. King Greedy is within them. They're looking to make a comeback. Still 144%. Flying off stage. Concord looking to end it as Charizard. Maybe we'll get too aggressive. Maybe Marietta make something happen. Here's something going. And edge guard potentially. Further able to get out of it, get back on stage.
Nice parry from the Charizard. Going for the command grab, and that is going to be
Pokemon trainer.
the end.
That is the end for Marietta Esports, unfortunately. On this one, you don't see it at the bottom there. I can't even point to it. That should say something like 2-0. Of course, in that last game, it was a lot closer. We brought it within 5.
Yeah, we did. We are definitely getting better, and we're definitely going to be able to bring a win, I feel, on during this season.
I certainly hope to see it. Like we said, the Smash Bros. Doesn't have like a real ranking system, so the league is a little, unbalanced, as you can say.
It's all over the place. The only thing that we have to ever measure ourselves is Smash Power, and like if you have multiple people who have the same main, you're gonna get a varying different number of the Smash Power, because like we had 3 Soras at one point on our team.
Yeah, so that definitely would have caused some confusion. But if I remember correctly, we'll see them play on the 19th at 7. So don't miss that. We'll see it on Tuesday. Persevere, come back better next time. Maybe play against a different team. I mean, of course, we're going to play against a different team, but maybe play against some other opponents, see what happens, see if we turn the season around. And don't forget, we're streaming it the rest of the week, even though it's fall break. Tune into those. Keep posted on everything. And we'll see you guys tomorrow.